It's a perfect Saturday morning in our quiet cul-de-sac, birds chirping like nothing's wrong. When tires screech right up to our driveway. This entitled busybody from the Homeowners Association, Karen Whitaker, jumps out of her gas-guzzling Escalade like she owns the block, blocking us in completely. "Your garage is community property now," she snarls, waving rules I never signed up for. Can you believe it? Just like that, our safe little home turns into a battlefield. And we're the gay couple she's been side-eyeing since day one. I freeze for a split second, coffee mug halfway to my lips, the bitter steam curling up like my rising frustration. Jordan's out on the porch in his boxers and a faded band tee, squinting at the audacity through his morning haze. "What the hell, Karen?" he mutters, voice low but laced with that fire we both know too well. We've dealt with her petty notes before, about our rainbow flag lowering property values, or our weekend barbecues being too loud for decent folk. But this is war. She plants herself between our car and the garage, clipboard clutched like a shield, her perfume, cheap lavender mixed with entitlement, wafting over like a toxic fog. I set my mug down with a deliberate clink on the railing, heart pounding in my ears. Sigh, deep breath. Why does standing your ground always feel like stepping into a storm? "Listen up, boys." She spits the word like it's dirt, eyes narrowing behind her oversized sunglasses. The Homeowners Association board voted unanimously. That eyesore of a garage has got to go for extra parking spots. Folks are tired of circling the loop like vultures. Unanimously? Ha! We both know it's her show. She's the self-appointed queen bee, rallying the Karens of Willow Creek against anything that doesn't fit her cookie-cutter vision. Jordan chuckles bitterly, rubbing his stubbled chin. "Extra parking? For what, your book club minions? Our garage is private, Karen. Check the bylaws." But she's not listening. Oh no. She's pacing now, heels clicking sharp against the asphalt, each step echoing like a gavel. The sun beats down, turning the air thick and sticky, sweat beating on my neck as I step forward. What gives her the right? We've poured our souls into this house, painted the shutters sky blue, planted those wildflower beds Jordan loves, only for her to swoop in like a hawk. Flashback to last month's emergency meeting. She crashed into our lives. We just hosted a small pride potluck. Nothing wild, just laughter and grilled veggies under string lights. Next day, a fine in our mailbox for excessive gatherings promoting alternative lifestyles. Alternative? God, the word still burns. I remember Jordan's face crumpling that night, his sigh heavy as he crumpled the paper. "Why us, Alex? We pay dues like everyone else. And now this." Her SUV hogging our driveway, engine ticking as it cools, a hulking beast that screams, "I make the rules." Neighbors start peeking out. Old Mr. Hargrove watering his roses too slowly across the street. That chatty redhead from 2 doors down pretending to check her mail. Whispers ripple like dry leaves in the breeze. Is this the America we fought for? Equal rights on paper, but in the suburbs it's still open season on folks like us. I square my shoulders, voice steady despite the knot in my gut. "Move your car, Karen, now, or we'll call the cops." Her laugh? It's this shrill cackle, like nails on a chalkboard, bouncing off the houses. Cops? For enforcing community standards? You're the ones turning this neighborhood into a circus. Ouch. That hits low, stirring up the old aches. The stares at the grocery store, the anonymous complaints about our immoral lawn ornaments. Jordan's filming it all, phone steady, his free hand clenching the porch rail until his knuckles whiten. "Smile for the gram, Karen," he quips, but his eyes? They're thunderclouds, hurt flickering behind the sarcasm. The air smells of fresh-cut grass and exhaust, a nauseating mix that turns my stomach. Sigh again, long, ragged, like exhaling a decade of bullshit. How many times have we swallowed this? Smiled through the jabs, nodded at the board meetings where she drones on about family values. But today, not twist of fate or just pent-up rage. I spot it, her vanity plate gleaming in the sun. KR3N1. And peeking from her passenger seat, a stack of those go-doffel petition flyers, the ones pushing to ban non-traditional flags. Evidence right there. My mind races. We've got receipts too, months of her violations. That illegal fence extension she built last summer, blocking the public sidewalk. Jordan catches my glance, nods subtly. Game on. You know, I say, stepping closer, voice dropping to that calm before the storm tone. Your fence? That's a code red. Fines stacking up while you play traffic cop here. Her face? Priceless. It crumples like wet paper, lips pursing into a thin line. Lies. You're just deviance stirring trouble. Deviance. The word hangs, heavy as humidity, sucking the oxygen from the scene. Jordan's breath hitches. A sharp inhale that slices me open. Enough. I pull out my phone, dialing the non-emergency line while she blusters. Operator? Yeah, we've got an unauthorized vehicle blocking a private driveway. And get this, HOA president's breaking her own rules left and right. Karen lunges for the phone, but Jordan's there, blocking her path with a firm hand. Back off, he growls, the sound raw, protective. Sirens wail faintly in the distance. Wait. Already? Turns out, Mr. Hargrove across the street? He's not just watering roses. He's on the line too, fed up with her parking hogs for months. Karma's got a megaphone today. She panics then, scrambling back to her SUV, keys jangling like frantic wind chimes. This isn't over. You'll regret. But the words choke as blue lights flash at the corner. Cops pull up smooth, two officers stepping out with that no-nonsense stride. One's a burly guy with a mustache, the other a sharp-eyed woman who eyes Karen's rig like it's Exhibit A. Ma'am, step aside. We need to clear this obstruction. Karen's sputtering now, makeup cracking under the strain, her clipboard fluttering to the ground like a defeated bird. The officers take statements. Ours crisp and documented, hers a rambling mess of, but they're not like us. The woman cop raises a brow. Ma'am, prejudice isn't a defense. And that fence of yours? We're citing it today. As they tow her Escalade, hook sinking into the bumper with a metallic groan that echoes satisfaction through my bones. Karen slumps against the mailbox, defeated. Tears streak her foundation, a pitiful sight. I just wanted order. She whimpers, but it's hollow, the wind carrying it away like smoke. Jordan wraps an arm around me, his warmth cutting the chill of adrenaline crash. We watch her slink off on foot, heels wobbling, the neighborhood buzzing with relieved chatter. Mr. Hargrove waves from his porch, thumbs up. About time someone stood up to her. That night, as the sun dips low, painting our garage in golden hues, Jordan and I crack open beers on the driveway. Clear now, ours again. The air's cooler, laced with jasmine from the beds we planted together. Laughter bubbles up, easy and real, chasing away the day's shadows. Think she'll learn? Jordan asks, clinking his bottle to mine. I shrug, grinning. Doubt it. But we did. And that's the win. Look, life's full of Karens. Those voices trying to box you in. Dim your light because your shine's different. But here's the truth. Your home, your love, your damn driveway, they're yours to defend. Stand firm, call the bluff, rally the quiet allies. Because when you refuse to shrink, the world shifts. Justice isn't always a thunderclap. Sometimes it's a tow truck's rumble, pulling entitlement away one yank at a time. And in that space left behind, freedom, pure, unfiltered, and brighter than any suburban sun.